Welcome YouTube fans to another unboxing of a Blue handset. Today we're going to unbox the second device that Blue has released with LTE, which is the Studio Mini LTE. Right in front of me you're going to see the beautiful 6 colors that Blue has released this device in, which is neon yellow, neon orange, neon pink, black, white, and this beautiful royal blue with a UV finish, very reminiscent to the Light Peer itself. And that's the one we're actually going to unbox. So now that I've showed you the colors, let's go ahead and see what's on the box. Okay, so in the front you're going to see the actual photo of the Studio Mini LTE. On the upper left hand corner you're going to see Blue, Bold Like Us, their slogan, Studio Mini LTE, 4G LTE. On the bottom right hand side, on one side you have the name, Studio Mini LTE, and on the other side their slogan, Bold Like Us. On the front, you're going to see that you have the UPC codes, the IMEI, as well as all the package contents that should be inside your box. And this color, the one we're actually doing is, like I said, is that beautiful royal blue. In the back, you're going to see that they have their quick specs, which is very, very light blue. They like to make sure that whoever's buying the device is going to know what's quickly inside it. But we'll go ahead and go through that as we talk about the actual device. You have the phone in this nice, beautiful royal blue. You have the battery, right? So this is an 1850 milliamp battery. Definitely very nice. Very much like them, what they usually do from their mid-end devices on up is they put a case. This one is a silicone case, so it's a blue one. So it matches the actual device that you are purchasing. You do have the AC adapter. Here we go, Bold Like Us on the front. And here's the hole, right, where you put in your micro USB. You also have the micro USB. So you use this obviously to plug into the wall adapter as it's a charger, or you can use it to plug it into your computer. So you can put any type of multimedia files, whatever it is, movies, pictures, and music. You also have dual headphones, so you can listen to music as well as talk. So these are very kind of reminiscent to the iPhone ones. Very nice finish, and very nice look. You also have the user manual, and everybody always reads because that's what we love to do. Okay, and last but not least, you have the screen protector. So you do have one, and you do have to apply it yourself. But nowadays, you know, we've all had so many smartphones that we can actually do that ourselves now. Okay. So now that we've seen what's inside of the box, let's see what's on the actual device. In front, you're going to see the quick specs, right? So you have a 4.5 IPS display. So IPS is very important. Why? It's going to give you the best, it's going to give you a great angle at the phone or viewing of the phone, no matter how you're looking at the phone. So that's something that it's kind of small, but people don't realize. It's definitely very important that if you're going to get a device, it should have IPS. You do have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 processor. So it is quad core and it was clocked at 1.2 gigahertz. You do have a 5 megapixel autofocus camera, which is also very important. It's between this and a regular 5 megapixel camera. When you see autofocus, you're getting an upgraded camera as opposed to when you just see 5 megapixels. You do have 1 gigabyte worth of RAM and 4 gigabytes worth of internal memory. You can stick a memory card up to 32 gigabytes. But you know, I've seen Blue be pretty conservative about this, and they put 32 gigabytes. But on many other devices, if you're putting a high-end SD card, then you're gonna be able to put a 64 gigabyte. So in some of the other devices that it said 32, feel confident that you'll be able to put a 64 if it's a SanDisk, a Samsung, or one of the big brands in memory. This does have Android 4.3 Jelly Bean. And you do have 4G LTE, like I said, right? So those are speeds up to 150 megabytes per second. So that's about 10 times faster than 3G. So this is LTE. It's the Studio Mini LTE, but what separates this one from many of the other devices that are out in the market right now is that this one doesn't only have the 1700 and the 2600 bands or megahertz, right, frequencies. You also have the 700 megahertz, okay? Now, why is this important? This is important because you're going to be able to use this with any LTE GSM carrier inside the United States. So no matter if you're on AT&T or T-Mobile, you're going to be able to have LTE coverage no matter what. So this is the first device under $120 where you're going to be able to pick whatever carrier, GSM carrier or one of their MVNOs and be able to have LTE. So let's actually go over what AT&T MVNOs there are, right? So we'll go through both. So in AT&T you have Cricket Wireless, Track Phone, Straight Talk, Net 10, H2O, 420 Wireless, Black Wireless, Consumer Cellular, Pure Talk USA, Red Pocket, and Telcel America. So all of those are MVNOs that fall under the AT&T network. So you'll be able to use those on their LTE network with the Studio Mini LTE. Now for T-Mobile, they also have MVNOs, and the ones that fall under them are Metro PCS, Leica, Speed Talk, Go Smart, Simple Mobile, Net 10, Straight Talk, Solivay, Ultra Mobile, Telcel, and America Walmart Family Mobile. So any of those, you'll be able to jump onto their LTE network thanks to the Studio Mini LTE. Okay, so now that was one of the big things that I was telling you about the Studio Mini LTE and how it definitely separates from the other LTE devices that are out there. Not only that, but it's also carrier free or unlocked, which means you choose who you want to go with. Okay, so now that we've seen that, let's go ahead and look at the device. So as you see, you have the front 4.5-inch screen. In the front, you have the VGA camera. You have the earpiece where you listen through. On the top, you're gonna have the micro USB port where you charge it from, or where if you're trying to put any files onto the device, that's where you would connect the micro USB onto the computer or laptop. You have a 3.5 millimeter jack, which is a standard, so you can use it with any headphones that you'd like. On the other side, you have the volume rocker for up and down, and you also have the power button right below the volume rocker. On the back, you're gonna see, this is where you can really appreciate the nice UV finish and what a beautiful device this is. So on the back, you're gonna see the flash, right? And they've decided to put the camera in the middle of the device. So it is a 5 megapixel autofocus camera, remember that's important. And at the bottom, it does say 4G LTE, okay? Now on the bottom, you do also have your microphone, and that's exactly where you speak to. So this is a great device. Okay, so let's turn it on. Okay, so now that we have turned on this Studio Mini LTE, you can see how nice it is. Very vivid colors. And to the left, to the right, so that's the IPS. So you can see very well from any angle. So yes guys, get excited. This is a great breakthrough, as with $119 for an LTE phone is amazing. Blue keeps stepping it up a notch with every device that they have. So keep getting excited, keep tuning into this YouTube channel as we'll keep bringing you all the great new devices from Blue. Take care.